now that we know how to determine which tiles we want to be on our dashboard, it's a good time to talk about the colors and the names. So when your tiles come over from your student information system like PowerSchool or Infinite Campus, one of the things you'll notice is that a lot of the naming conventions are really kind of wonky. So for example, my course might be Johnson 2223 Algebra 1 period 3 blah 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 blah. I mean, it's like 500 characters long. Well, you, and as your students do as well, have the ability to give these courses nicknames. So let's just look, for example, this one is called Algebra 1. Mine aren't like yours because I'm not connected to Student Information System, but let's say that I want to rename that. Up here in the corner in the Disney dots, you'll notice there is the ability to give it a nickname. So I could call this the best course ever. Now, here's the thing you have to know about this. I see it as the best course ever. My students still see it as Algebra 1B, whatever, whatever. They might want to give it a nickname as well. I know my daughter, she likes to put the period number first, 3-Algebra 1, so that she knows that's her third hour class. So you can definitely rename it. Now, the thing about that is when you go to your course calendar, it's also going to change there as well. So when I'm looking at my course calendar over here, notice that's taken over the name there, and it's going to change in your inbox. So whatever you determine is your nickname, do know that that's going to also show up in other places in Canvas. So first thing you can do is you can give them nicknames. Now, the second thing that's jarring when I look at this dashboard is I notice that all of these classes are hot pink. Well, that's not really helpful. So we really want them to be different colors. And primarily the reason for that is when we look at our Canvas calendar, which we're going to talk about later, we want those colors to be different so that a student and a teacher can differentiate between courses. Now, how do I change that? Same thing, go up to the three dots in the corner. I can choose a different color. So now this one's purple. I can choose to make this one green. And now my colors are differentiated a bit. Notice some of my teachers have chosen to put course tiles in there, also something you'll get to later. And that's okay. We can still choose to change the color. Notice this one's gray, this one's brown. That's the color that's going to show up on the Canvas calendar. So I don't like brown, so I'm going to change it to blue. Fantastic. That's the color I will see when I look at the Canvas calendar later. So do know you can also choose hex codes. If you have one of those individuals who likes things to be aesthetically pleasing, they can create their own customized hex code here, and they can choose any color in the rainbow. So do know you can change those there. You can also change the color on the Canvas calendar. We'll show you that in a little bit, but that's just another way to customize your dashboard inside of Canvas.